Welcome to the show. This is Future Shock, Edward St. Pé, with you today, and thank you for being with us. If you're watching over the air, we're on channel 7.1 across the Gulf Coast, Ocean 7 TV, and also streaming on our Facebook page for Ocean 7 and my Facebook page, Edward St. Pé, and now we're also streaming on X. We have created an X account just to stream the show. So I hope you enjoy the program today. We're going to be talking about the various aspects of AI, which are now moving quickly into our life. We've got 10 things that AI can do that humans can't do. I think we did 5 of those yesterday. We're going to do a few more of those, the other 5. We've also got a video. Yesterday we didn't get to it. It was a video on how AI has designed an electric motor or redesigned an electric motor. So think about it, if we've got an exponential growth, in intelligence, right? So what happens when that intelligence starts to redesign things that we've been doing as humans, but maybe they can do it, a lot better. And so what will that mean? Will it revolutionize simple things like an electric motor? Well, we've got a video on that. Also, we've got a segment on how AI is going to infuse with spy intelligence. In fact, let's do that as our lead off. And this is our new segment called Spy Generation. And in Spy Generation, in this segment, we'll take a look at, that is your cue, Clarence, to pop up the graphic as soon as I say Spy Generation. We'll take a look at what AI is doing to infuse itself into intelligence. Let's take a look.
Artificial intelligence, AI, is playing a decreasingly important part in intelligence gathering and analysis. In the history, intelligence work was substantially carried out by mortal agents. Still, moment AI tools similar as data analytics, machine literacy, and natural language processing are making intelligence gathering briskly, more effective, and more precise. This videotape will concentrate on the rise of AI in intelligence work and its unborn impact. First, we'll take a look at how AI technologies are being used in current intelligence conditioning. For illustration, algorithms that dissect data similar as billions of phone calls, emails, and social media posts worldwide have become a significant tool in intelligence gathering. Next, the videotape will bandy the implicit impact of AI technologies in the future. For case, machine literacy algorithms could help reduce mortal crimes in intelligence gathering, leading to more accurate results. Also, natural language processing technologies could dissect data from thousands of different languages, allowing for further effective global intelligence conditioning. The videotape will also punctuate the significance of the adding use of AI technologies in intelligence conditioning. In particular, the videotape will touch on the ethical and sequestration issues raised by AI technologies. For case, numerous people are concerned that the use of AI in intelligence gathering could lead to violations of particular sequestration. In conclusion, AI technologies are playing an ever-adding part in intelligence conditioning and are set to shape the direction of unborn intelligence work. Still, a careful and ethical approach to the use of these technologies is necessary. This videotape is designed for those interested in gaining sapience into the unborn impact of AI technologies on intelligence work.
Okay. Well, now pop up your graphic. What we were trying to do is get our new graphic up there, Spy Generation. That was the graphic that I was calling for. Now, there's an example of a ChatGPT 4 DALL-E graphic. So we're going to do a segment every day where AI is being infused into the world of intelligence, and we're going to call it Spy Generation, and there it is. There's our little graphic, and Alfred helped me develop that the other day. I asked him to develop a graphic for the show. And there it is. So now we know what the button is. So next time we go into that segment, that graphic will pop up. Okay, now we've got, and there's a lot of ways that the artificial intelligence will infuse into the world of spying and the world of intelligence. I think that's an interesting topic, and we'll be covering it in that segment, Spy Generation. Okay. Also, we've got some other segments coming up. We've got a pretty well-rounded show for you today. Now, let's take a look at the graphic that the segment that we didn't finish yesterday. The 10 things that AI can do better than humans, and I think we did 5. So let's do the next 5.
Number 5, control prosthetic limbs and robotic exoskeleton. AI can control prosthetic limbs and robotic exoskeletons with precision and speed that surpass human capability. These devices rely on complex algorithms and sensors to interpret signals from the brain or muscles and translate them into movements. Unlike humans, AI quality of never getting tired allows for prolonged use without degradation in performance. Additionally, AI can adapt to changes in the user's physiology or environment, enhancing functionality over time. And then AI's ability to process vast amounts of data in real time enables quick adjustments to ensure smooth and natural movements. This level of processing power enables advanced features like predictive maintenance, where AI can anticipate issues before they occur, improving reliability and safety. In essence, AI's ability to control prosthetic limbs and robotic exoskeletons offers hope for individuals with physical disabilities, providing them with increased independence and mobility. While humans may struggle to replicate such precise control and adaptability, AI excels in these tasks, demonstrating its unique potential to enhance human capabilities in ways previously unimaginable. Number 6, perform dangerous tasks. When it comes to handling perilous assignments, artificial intelligence stands at the forefront of enabling capabilities beyond human reach. These include ventures into treacherous domains or settings too hazardous or inaccessible for human presence. For instance, AI-powered robots and drones excel in deep-sea explorations, where extreme pressure and darkness pose significant challenges to human exploration. Similarly, in the realm of space exploration, AI-enabled probes navigate the vast expanses of the cosmos, collecting data from celestial bodies devoid of atmosphere or hospitable conditions. Furthermore, within the complex and hazardous confines of nuclear facilities, AI-driven machinery undertakes critical maintenance tasks, minimizing human exposure to radiation hazards. Such advancements highlight AI's unparalleled ability to venture into environments hostile to human survival, expanding the scope of exploration and knowledge acquisition. By delegating dangerous tasks to AI, humanity mitigates risk to human life while maximizing the potential for discovery and innovation in the most challenging frontiers of science and exploration. Number 7, analyze large amounts of unstructured data. Analyzing large amounts of unstructured data, such as images, videos, and audio files, is a task that is extremely difficult for humans to do manually. This type of data is often referred to as big data, and it is often too vast and complex for humans to understand on their own. For example, a human might be able to analyze a few images or listen to a short clip of audio, but it would be nearly impossible for them to analyze thousands of images or hours of audio. One example of how AI can analyze unstructured data is through the use of computer vision technology. Computer vision algorithms can recognize objects, faces, and scenes in images and videos, allowing them to understand the content of these files. This can be used for a variety of applications, such as identifying objects in images for product tagging and recommendations, or detecting objects in video footage for security purposes. Number 8, create personalized experiences. With the help of artificial intelligence, companies can create personalized experiences for each individual user. This can be done by collecting and analyzing data about users' preferences and behaviors, then using that information to tailor the content and products they see. This might include things like recommending items based on past purchases, showing them content that aligns with their interests, or making product suggestions based on their past searches. In essence, AI can create a personalized digital assistant for each user, providing them with a unique and customized experience. Of course, this technology also raises some privacy and security concerns. Users might worry about the amount of data that is being collected about them and how it is being used. Number 9, AI can repair itself. When it comes to self-repair, AI systems have a clear advantage over humans. AI systems are made up of code that can be analyzed, tweaked, and improved over time. If there is a bug or error in the code, it can be identified and fixed. In contrast, humans don't have the ability to repair themselves at the level of their DNA or their neural networks. This means that if a human has a problem with their body or their mind, they need external help to repair it. But an AI system can constantly work to improve itself and correct errors in its own code. It gives it an ongoing ability to repair and improve itself that humans do not have. This ability is important for AI systems as it allows them to become more reliable and more accurate over time. But the fact that AI can repair itself also has implications for how we interact with it. As AI systems become more advanced, they will be able to diagnose and fix problems without needing human intervention. This will change the way we think about our relationship with AI, as it becomes more of a partner that can take care of itself, rather than a tool that we need to constantly maintain. Number 10, AI can work 24/7. One of the key advantages of AI is that it can work 24/7 without getting tired or needing rest. This is something that humans cannot do. We all need sleep, breaks, and vacations to recharge. But AI systems can run continuously, performing tasks without any interruptions. This can be very beneficial for tasks that need to be performed around the clock, such as monitoring security systems or processing financial transactions. It's worth noting that this doesn't mean that AI systems are infallible. They can still make mistakes or have glitches that require intervention from humans. But even with these limitations, the ability to work continuously is a significant advantage of AI. Because of this, AI is increasingly being used for tasks that need to be performed around the clock, such as surveillance systems, customer service chatbots, and medical monitoring systems. In some cases, AI systems are now performing these tasks more efficiently and reliably than humans could. If you have made it this...
Okay, well, that's that. Now let's take a look at that graphic, that segment we wanted to do yesterday, which was about an AI-designed electric motor, a redesigned version of the electric motor that we all know and love, right? Okay, here's a new design based on AI's interpretation of it. Let's take a look.
An open source software titled PicoJK has revealed a radical new electric motor design. Combined with multi-material 3D printing, it features an intertwined stator and coil assembly. But will this truly be the motor of the future? And has artificial intelligence officially surpassed human engineering? The modern electric motor is composed of several different parts: a fixed stator and a moving part called the rotor. Magnetic flux is created between these two components, and this allows for rotational movement of a motor shaft. Not all the motors are the same, and these components can be made of different materials. But usually we measure the efficiency and the power density of a motor. Efficiency is the ratio between power input and output, where density is the amount of power you can output per volume. It's important to know these two measurements because we can achieve very high efficiency in many different types of motors, with synchronous topping out at 97%. However, when it comes to power density, there is great variation between an induction and a permanent magnet motor. The ideal design is to maintain these high efficiencies, but have something that's really lightweight and be able to carry high power densities. The Toshiba superconducting motor is a very good example of this, because it's only a couple feet long, yet it can handle megawatts of power. It has exponentially more power density than any other motor out there, yet it requires cryogenic cooling, and it highlights the importance of developing superconductors which can work at higher temperatures. So one can consider material science to be the major challenge of electric motors. If you can develop a material which can control eddy current losses, along with having the ability to be custom profiled in 3D printing with a high power density, then you could have something revolutionary and applicable to electric motors. If you want really high power density and efficiency, then you will typically have to use a permanent magnet design. And this is problematic because it is the most expensive component of the motor. Naturally, companies are looking at different kinds of designs like the induction motor to get around this problem. The induction motor is inherently cheaper, but there are some problems associated with this kind of design, such as speed control, lower efficiencies at low loads, and poor starting torque. So an induction motor could make sense for driving pumps or compressors, but there would have to be modifications to make this work for electric vehicles. We initially have seen this with the Tesla Sin RM, and now we're starting to see magnet-free designs from ZF and Mali. But the induction motor is really appealing when it comes to software design and additive manufacturing. And now we're starting to see 3D printed copper coils. This was indeed a very intriguing development, because laser powder bed 3D printing would be able to build complex shapes, and this can generate some pretty fascinating magnetic fields. It's also very interesting because now algorithmic engineering can custom make the copper coil designs, and this can now be officially fabricated. There is still the challenge of building the motor core. This component provides structural integrity to all the components, so typically this is made out of an assembly of metal steel laminations. Today, soft magnetic cores may be able to be produced through additive manufacturing. This would allow for more freedom in the geometric design, and in turn this would be able to offer transversal flux, multi-axial, and even spherical motors. Koenigsegg showed us that you can forego the lamination steel process, and they gave us a weird radial kind of axial flux motor that's a bit of a hybrid. It produces 800 horsepower and weighs 86 pounds. SMCs can have the same potential in the fact that they can offer these 3D magnetic flux paths. The copper coils can then be configured a little bit differently, and you can be provided with a very weird motor design. Leap 71 released the open source software titled Pico GK. Computational engineering can now design electric motor parts. With the SLAM Solutions machine, it can print a multi-material powder deposition solution. The rotor and housing are printed from steel, yet the coils are made from 3D printed copper. This was a really big deal because now we're starting to see some of the first customized stator coil assemblies. In the future, we could see soft magnetic composite materials incorporated as well. With multiple lasers, scanners, and drums, the machine can actively select the powder for each layer. Soft magnetic composites will work really good in this process because essentially they are electrically non-conductive. And it also makes it possible to include another material for the cooling channels. The main drawback is that there's conductivity loss with the 3D printed copper coil, and this could be fixed with further heat treating. What we do know is that laser-based powder fusion of metallic materials is really suitable to produce complex components, but it may not be economical to produce every electric motor out there. So we definitely know that computational engineering is basically limitless. It's a matter of producing the real object, and thanks to multi-material additive manufacturing, we are starting to see 3D printed motors, and we have to keep...
Okay, so, it's just a matter of time before AI is able to engineer or re-engineer something that's going to revolutionize our lives across all areas. There's an example of a breakthrough in the electric motor, and it's only the beginning. So it's going to be a very interesting time as we move forward, as we see these breakthroughs. Okay, we've got another segment coming up, the AI revolution, how to get ahead while others are losing their jobs. So how do you keep your job with the onslaught of AI, and how to use AI so that you're an ally with AI, and instead of losing your job to AI, which is what is feared out there right now. So many jobs are potentially going to evaporate because of what AI can provide in so much of a better way than a human can. Or at least, like they said a minute ago, the AI is going to work 24/7. It's not going to ever stop. So it's going to be kind of hard to compete with that, with the artificial intelligence once they really get rolling. Okay, this is the mid portion of the show, so we'll do a spot for our sponsor, which is the Pendragon Apothecary, which is in downtown Ocean Springs. Here's an example of something we've got here. It's lion's mane mushroom powder. And so it's used in Vedic medicine for cognitive issues. It's used in Chinese medicine as a preventative for cognitive difficulties. And this is the actual mushroom. It's the fruiting body at the top, the mycelium, ground up, powderized. And this is it. It's an all natural organic product. And you take a teaspoon of this and you make a tea with it, or you can put it in a smoothie, any way you want to get it in your system. But this is the real thing. This is lion's mane mushroom powder. We've got it here at the apothecary. Here's another example of how you can get it in your system. This is something called adaptogenic. It's all 7 of the seven medicinal, seven sacred mushrooms, as they're called. And this is a tincture. So with this, you've got the benefit of lion's mane, but you've also got turkey tail, you've got chaga, cordyceps, all the mushrooms are in this. And what you can do is take a dropper full of this tincture, which is the mushroom powder basically infused in alcohol, so it'll stay fresh for a long, long time. It's not going to go bad. It's got a long shelf life. You take a dropper full of this under your tongue, get it into your system sublingually, into your bloodstream, and you get the benefits of the mushrooms, all of the mushrooms at one pop. So it's sort of a biohack. You get it all quickly without having to put it in food or make a tea with it, whatever. And that's the type of products we've got here at the Pendragon Apothecary, sort of a forward-leaning wellness store. We've also got some CBD products. We've got interesting products. One of them I'm looking over on the shelf is the protein powder. Everybody knows about that. You take the protein powder, right? You're working out, you're using it as a supplement to build muscle. You're getting an infusion of extra protein. Well, our protein powder, it's called Magic Mushroom Protein Powder. It's got in it all of the mushrooms, the medicinal, the seven sacred mushrooms, that's in it. And it's also got the protein, the high protein. Okay, so you're getting the proteins, you're getting the mushrooms, and you're also getting a dose of full spectrum CBD in it. So that's a very interesting product. And so what it is a super concoction. It makes you feel good and relaxed. And also you're getting the high protein too, all in one pop. Okay, that's our segment on our Pendragon Apothecary sponsor for today. All right, now, the next segment is going to be a segment on how you can use AI to keep your job as we go into the future with AI. Let's take a look.
In the world of artificial intelligence, the landscape of employment is rapidly shifting. While some fear the impending loss of jobs, others see it as an opportunity for advancement and innovation. By the end of this video, you will discover the strategies and mindset necessary not only to survive, but to thrive in an era of technological disruption. Let's start. First of all, when it comes to artificial intelligence, not everyone is enthusiastic about it. It's a bit like when you argue with friends about games. Some think AI will make life better, helping us work faster, stay healthier, and learn more. But others worry it'll take away jobs from people who do repetitive work. By 2030, experts say AI could add $13 trillion to the world economy, like scoring a big win in a game. But not everyone is ready for AI yet. Even though most companies might start using AI by 2030, only a few will use it in all the important ways. So, it's important to get ready for the future. If you don't want to be left behind, there are things you can do to get ready for AI. These tips are very important, so don't ignore them unless you want to be on the losing team. Number 1, don't jump on every AI tool. It's tempting to jump on every new AI tool that comes along, but this can set you back in the long run. New technologies are always exciting, but they can also be a distraction from what's truly important. Instead of chasing every shiny new thing, focus on the tools that will truly add value to your work. Try to identify the ones that will help you do your job more efficiently or make a real impact on your industry. Don't waste time on tools that won't move the needle for you. It's also important to keep in mind that not every new AI tool is created equal. Some may seem impressive on the surface, but they may not be as useful as they claim to be. It's important to do your research and read reviews before investing your time and energy into a new tool. Make sure you understand the tool's capabilities and how it could realistically fit into your workflow. Also, keep an eye out for tools that promise the moon but fail to deliver. Don't fall for marketing hype. Look for tools that have real value. Number 2, embrace innovation. You can stay ahead of the AI revolution by continuously innovating in your field. Rather than fearing automation, embrace it as an opportunity to evolve. Actively seek out ways to enhance your skills and knowledge. Engage in ongoing learning and professional development to stay relevant and valuable in your industry. By becoming a subject matter expert, you position yourself as an indispensable asset. Additionally, explore avenues for creativity and problem solving that AI cannot replicate. Embrace collaboration and interdisciplinary approaches to problem solving, as human intuition and ingenuity are still unparalleled. By staying proactive and adaptive, you can not only survive but thrive in the age of AI. Number 3. Match up your specialized job function with a specialized AI tool. The AI revolution doesn't mean that every job will be replaced by a machine. In fact, many jobs will be augmented by AI tools, making them more efficient and effective. To stay ahead, it's important to identify the specialized tools that can help you do your job even better. For example, if you're a writer, you may want to use a tool like Grammarly and ChatGPT to improve your writing. If you're a marketer, you may want to use a tool like BuzzSumo to find the most popular content on the web. By using these tools, you can become even more productive and efficient in your job. These specialized tools can complement your skills and make you a more valuable employee. Instead of fearing AI, embrace it and find ways to work with it. That way, you'll be able to stay ahead of the curve and ensure that your job is secure. Remember, the key is to find the right tools for your specific job function and then use them to your advantage. Number 4, RLA.
Okay, we'll have more on that tomorrow. We'll continue with that. We'll start at number 4 tomorrow and continue with how to keep your job and work with AI instead of working against it. Well, we've got a few minutes left, and I want to mention that we've got our website up for the apothecary. So it's pendragonapothecary.com, and you can take a look at our products. Finally, we've got our website back. We are working with Shopify, so we've got a Shopify site, and most of the products I think that we've got in here, not all of them, but most of the products are now on the site. So it's pendragonapothecary.com, and we can get the products to you if you would like anything. And I want to mention that we are up with the program on Channel 7.5 here on Ocean 7, which is called the Magic Hour Channel. And it's a kind of a fun project that we're doing. The Magic Hour Channel is a 24/7 movie channel. We have an old library of films from the old golden age of Hollywood, and we're running it as a library of content on Channel 7.5 Magic Hour Channel. There's our logo, and Alfred, our AI, ChatGPT-4 AI, developed that logo. I asked him to kind of infuse golden age of Hollywood imagery into Channel 7.5 Magic Hour Channel logo, and there it was. That's what he gave me, and that we gave me two. We use that one too. And we've got another one that kind of talks about the fact that we're streaming 24/7 on Roku. So we took the channel, we're on the air. It's a lot of fun. I love it. I watch it now, every day. I've got it on in my office. But also, when I go home, I can put it on. I have, I asked my young daughter, baby, put on the Magic Hour Channel. And she goes to Roku and pops it up. And it's a victory in itself just to see it. I'll tell you the truth, just to see it up there. And, we're developing the other apps too. So we'll be able to stream on Amazon Fire, which is kind of my favorite, Amazon, and also the Apple TV and Android apps are going to be developed. I got to find out how that's going this afternoon when I get a minute. But soon we'll be across all those platforms. So if you like Golden Age of Hollywood films, you'll be able to watch them. And right now it's free. I guess it will be free. We'll figure out a way to monetize it. I've got some ideas that, maybe we can incorporate young filmmakers into it so that they'll have a platform to show their films on television. It's going to be a fun project. And it's one of those passion projects. When you do something and you're having fun, you know what? You can't help but succeed. Because even if you don't succeed in the world, the greater world out there, you succeed because you're having fun and you love what you're doing. And inadvertently, you sometimes succeed on the other level too. So I think that's where we're at. Okay, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you tomorrow here on Future Shock.